Hi everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Edgar Mendez, and today we're doing I'm doing live readings. If you are interested in that, you can check out in the comment or description section. I am currently in the middle of setting up, so I thought I'd just pop in and say hi to everyone. I actually don't mind talking to people anyway. If you don't see already, here's my little baby boy, my kitty. He's here, just laying down, resting. Anyway, I do want to let you all know I am offering other services if you are interested. Akashic record readings does stand out to me. Sorry, I just realized I really did open up the records, but if you are interested in that, do check it out. And let me do some cleansing and stuff. Sorry, look here. Okay, I'll be right back, everyone. I have a package outside, so if you want to book with me, please book. Everyone, I'm setting up still. If you are interested in booking, please book up. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Sana. I'm sending lots of love to all of yous. I do appreciate all of yous. Anyway, sorry, I don't have the lights on. Let me turn the light on. Here we go. Sorry, I'm trying to look here. Sorry, I just I started this on a wait. Oh crap. That's crazy. Sorry, let me I gotta change the settings for this. If you do book on Calendly, it may say Saturday. Trust that it's gonna happen today, but I'm changing it right now. Let's take a look here. There, I said it. To be better. Okay. Again, if you want to book, you can book on Calendly link. This is for live personal readings if you are interested. And check that out. Check out my other services as well. I think that's it. Okay, that should be good. Oh, okay. Is anyone here with me right now? And it's just funny. Hi Kelly. Oh yeah, you can book now. I said it that way because of how Calendly works. So don't worry, I'll answer your question first. No one's booked yet. I just did this I just started it. So if you are interested, Kelly, do just put it in, and then I'll start the reading. Anyway, sorry. It's just funny. I hope you're doing well, by the way, and I hope all of you are doing well. I will be doing like an all-night reading soon, a collective message, and all that stuff. I'm just going through a move, a transformation, transition. Life seems to be. I hope it's picking up. I hope it's I feel like it is. Things are starting to become more simple. So let's just preparations for the readings, preparations for the readings for whoever books, preparations for the readings. Okay. I don't know if you guys draw for yourself or if you do like a message of the day, but that's like highly encouraged. As crazy as that sounds, I know that sometimes we don't always feel like we need guidance or we don't always feel like we need insights, but and a lot of times we do, right? Whether or not we know it. So I don't always do messages. I don't always do like guidance for myself, but I've noticed this throughout my experience that when I do, things are easier. Okay. All right, let's I wanted to cleanse really quickly. Hold on. I think this could work. I'm going to go get a lighter. I'll be right back. Hey, baby, how you doing, little sweetie cake? call forth my ancestors, my guides, and my connections to light. Can you please help me stay protected, stay grounded, and stay in alignment for the readings I'm going to be doing? Please watch over me. Please ensure that everything goes perfectly, and I am safe while doing the very important work I'm going to be doing. By the way, hi, whoever is joining me. It's very important to always ask for protection and practice being protected. Let's see. Beautiful. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh. Hmm. Wait, Donna. Hmm. Oh, perfect. Now let me see. Okay. Sorry, I felt like I have it for. Oopsie. Here it is. Okay. I have it for Raquel. I hope I don't know if that's you, but that's gonna be the first reading I have booked. All right. Sorry, like my mouth got really watery. I have been separated from my ex after a 14-year relationship. I want to know the outcome of him reaching out. One of the things that comes to my mind, it comes from my guide, is that your question, although I will ask that outcome card, should be asked, what was I meant to learn, or what have I learned from the relationship itself? I feel like that's actually going to help give you better insights into the outcome of it, rather than, oh, hi, rather than, what's it called? Asking that question, that would be more in alignment with what you need to hear and what would be best, right? What have you learned from the connection versus the outcome of it? So let's take a look here. Let's look at the outcome card. Like, get some outcome. So I want to know the outcome of him reaching out. What is the likelihood of this guy reaching out? So we're gonna put these here, and we're gonna get to this at the very end. All right. So I want to know, what has Raquel learn from this experience? What was she meant to gain from this experience with her ex, with the one that she's been with for 14 years? I am seeing the number 14 linked to temperance, right? And temperance is all about balance and duality. One thing that I can see is that even though you may have wanted to be like him or like your ex, you weren't like him, right? You weren't, I don't know how to phrase that. Like, let's say you're with your ex and they like sports or something, or they like to go out and have drinks, and you just go out and you start doing that, and you kind of go out with them all the time. You start thinking, well, I like this too, or this is me. I feel like what you were meant to learn was you weren't like him in a lot of ways, right? You weren't you weren't his carbon copy, right? And I'm not sure if you're someone who takes on a lot of the same characteristics as someone you're with, or the same patterns as someone you're with, but you were meant to learn that I'm not like that, right? That's not me. And when we learn what we're not, it leads us to figuring out what we actually are, who we actually are. And this is what I feel is one of your biggest lessons. Also learning temperance, right? Balance, duality, maybe even healing. But it doesn't feel like that. Like it's like they're not my people. Does it make sense? I feel like you're meant to learn that experience. This person is not my people, right? They're not my crowd. I hope that makes sense to you. So I get water right after this reading. But you were truly meant to learn that. You were truly meant to to really wrap your head around that. Okay, so let's see what else has Kelly learned from this experience when it comes to her relationship with this 14-year relationship. What was she meant to learn? Blocks comes to my mind really big. So let's see. We have the 9 of Swords being its reverse here. One thing that I can see is you may have struggled before you met this person to be yourself. It's something that we all like struggle with: divine self-expression, freedom to express ourselves, freedom to be ourselves, freedom to do what we want rather than do what society says we should do. I don't know if you noticed this, but I've noticed this more recently. But society puts a lot of constraints on us to be a certain way, to do things a certain way. And when we don't, it's like the hammer comes down, right? And we start to feel really judged. We start to feel really vulnerable, and we start to cower and even yield to these things. I feel like when you first met this person, you had a hard time being your own body. What you were meant to learn was that it's okay to be you, right? Even if even if it differs than what people you have around you like, right, or do or are. You are meant to learn this. It's beautiful. One thing that I know that we're all currently going through our massive awakening is that we're learning that we all come from different places, right? Like your ancestors come from a different place than mine, right? We all know that, right? We get this. It's actually real beautiful. Isn't it a lovely? Whatever. I think it's lovely, but I tell you this because I want you to understand that it's okay to be different. And what you were meant to learn was that it is okay, right? This experience has taught you just that. All right, we have the Queen of Swords being here. Speaking your truth comes to my mind in a more balanced way as well. When I first started channeling and doing your reading, I felt very ungrounded. There's some anxiety here, right? There's some I don't know, it's like some shakiness, right? I feel like you're meant to learn to be balanced and speak your mind. And this is a big deal. The Lady Liberty comes to my mind with that Queen of Swords. Lady Liberty is all about freedom, right? Freedom to express ourselves, freedom to do what we want to do and be who we want to be. I feel like this is where you're at right now. It's beautiful. The crown comes through as well. I know it's like the craziest thing, but I feel like you're also meant to learn how to be like a leader, and maybe even a leader for your family, right? As crazy as it is, I know that we know this contemplatively, right? But we, our family, our kids, everyone, they look up to us, right? When it comes to how we should be, right? You learning how to be yourself is going to teach them, when they watch you, how to be their self. And it's a beautiful experience. And I feel like this connection that you had was meant to help learn, teach you just this. Also to cut people out of your life who don't serve and who are not in alignment with who you want to be as well, right? We have the 3 of Wands. There's a lot of spiritual lessons attached to this connection. A lot. I'm seeing that. Not waiting for what we want and going after it is a key one for you as well. And I'm not sure what this is referring to in terms of a dream or maybe purpose, but you're meant to learn that. One thing, and again, I struggle with that, I promise you, is cutting through the BS, right? And not letting other people's opinion, um, not letting other people's of how they view things hold us back, and going after what we know we came here to do. You came here with the mission, Kelly or Raquel, and it's time for you to pursue that mission, right? We have the Seven of Swords being in reverse, and then I want to do one more, the Queen of Wands. I am seeing confidence being a really big deal for you when it comes to connection. As crazy as it sounds, I feel like I've done. I feel like I've done some reading like this recently, but I know it's crazy, man. With the Seven of Swords being in reverse here, to speak your mind, I am seeing. Do you know when you kind of have an experience with someone, and they they tell you something, and then you mumble under your breath, something like, "Oh, F you," or something. You know what I mean, like that. I feel like you were meant to learn to speak your mind and say what you mean to say instead of what I feel feels appropriate at times. And I know that it may seem like, especially with society, that speaking that way is wrong or negative. We learn a lot about ourselves when we express ourselves more fully and authentically. Even when we are expressing ourselves, or even when we're expressing our anger, I feel here you were meant to learn to how do I phrase that? Like tell someone off when you felt like telling them off. And I know it's crazy, right? There, it's a big deal. I remember learning this myself a long time ago. Um, it just helps. But anyway, so let's look at the outcome of the situation with this person. We have the Ten of Cups coming through. I don't know if you have a family. Oh, hi, Julia. I don't know if you have a family or not, but I see a happier family. Again, these lessons really being key. One thing that does come through from your spiritual team is like crystallizing them, truly learning them. I want to say learning them on the deepest level, the deepest layer. That's key. Just throw that out there, and then we have the Empress. You know, the Empress being its reverse here, I can tell that one thing that's coming through the most is that you're going to be able to have a happier family. The better energy you're in, the more empowered you're in, the more empowered your family will be. And it's key. One of the biggest things that I've known just through very early in my life is that we are the ones who, sorry, we are the ones that uh that keep our family in alignment, right? We're that anchor for them, and it's important. Like, for me, it's like everything revolves around me, because I don't know, I'm like that Empress energy. That's where it's at, right? For me, divine feminine energy, I feel here you're meant to learn how to balance your feminine energy out so that you can be more balanced for your family and keep everything in harmony as well. It's going to be a beautiful state for you. I can see that you're going to make your way through this, but this is tricky. All right. Getting out of your head is key. Any other outcome cards for the situation? We have Justice, wrapping up a lot of karmic cycles with this person and getting to the truth. This is what I feel like you're meant to be doing right now. What's the truth of the situation when it comes to these things, right? You can look at it negatively, like they treated me this way, they treated me that way. Or what's the truth here? What was I learning? What did I gain from it? And that's what's going to help really change things for you. And then we have the Knight of Swords being coming through as well. The fact I feel like this person is going to reach out to you. I didn't get that. I don't know if I got that at the start or not, but I feel like they will be reaching out to you. All right. It's key. That's fast-paced communication, but it feels like it's going to happen after a period of introspection that you have right now. And this is learning more about yourself, right? Learning more about how you interact with people. Also learning more about how you yield or bend to other people's will. That's a good one for you as well. All right. I want to thank you, Kelly. I want you to know I love you, and I will leaving it there. Or Raquel, I mean, sorry. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Oh, no. Huh. Okay. Oh, hi, Julia. I may be picking this up later. My I feel like something just came up, so I do have to like end the live stream, but I will be doing a live streaming like maybe at 4 or 5 today. I love you and take care, everyone.